breaking news out of Apple headquarters in Cupertino. Apple has officially announced two different phones, a cheaper phone called the iPhone 5C that comes in 5 different colors, a lime green, a light blue, yellow, pink, and white. Obviously, this is a huge break from tradition. Apple, as we expected, announcing two different phones. I want to get to our John Ehrlichman, who is at Apple headquarters in Cupertino. We expected this, John, but now it is official.
Well, and sometimes it's amazing that the color of a phone gets breaking news attention, but it's a larger significant story here, Emily. The fact that Apple would have an event where they would unveil both another high-end smartphone and a lower-priced phone. That's something that the company has not done before, and it obviously opens the door for them to potentially capitalize on the change in the Chinese market, where you're seeing a lot of players, big and small, that are selling lots of phones that are new at low prices, and Apple has seen that opportunity. Obviously, we're still waiting for some pricing details, and if any of the headlines cross on that, you'll keep us posted. But, you know, if you're buying, for example, in the U.S. without a contract, a high-end new iPhone, you're talking about, you know, $650 commitment, let's say, and there's been a lot of speculation about potentially having a lower-priced phone that's more in the $400 range. So we're not talking about phones that necessarily are in the $100 or $150 range that we've seen with some in the Chinese market, but Apple obviously seeing the need to make a switch and grab some share in a market that is growing faster than most. We have seen the numbers of iPhones continue to climb quarter over quarter if you look at the current quarter versus what's been happening over the last 4 years. And yet the question would be, if they did not introduce a lower priced phone, what would have happened? I think the other thing to keep in mind is, you know, they laid out the fact that you've got iOS 7 software coming. Does the company introducing a lower priced phone take away from the attention of this new higher priced phone, and do people want to go out and get it? I think the company is hoping that for those people who are looking to upgrade, they might see the new software as a chance, you know, to be combined with the new high-end phone and be satisfied on that front at the same time that Apple has decided we're going to unveil this lower-priced phone. The color certainly is something that will appeal to consumers broadly, but I think that too is a focus on markets like China, where lots of choice is very much appreciated. We know with today, Apple decided they're not necessarily changing the sizing of these devices, and yet you've got a key rival, Samsung, that's generally willing to make different sizes of screens, different shapes of devices, and lots of colors. So Apple going down that road. To suggest that Apple's never gone down this road would be wrong, though, obviously, that they've done with the iPod devices in the past.